Hi, this is Leah Kine, Health and Wholeness Coach. And today my question for you is, why should you be cleansing yourself? Our verse is 2 Corinthians 7:1. Since we have these promises, beloved, let us cleanse ourselves from every defilement of body and spirit, bringing holiness to completion in the fear of God. So first off, we have to ask, it's like, okay, since we have these promises, okay, what promises are we referring to in this verse? And we back up a few verses into 2 Corinthians 6, and we get some idea of what that is. It's 2 Corinthians 6:16, latter part of the verse. It says, I will make, this is quote, God saying this, I will make my dwelling place among them and walk among them, and I will be their God, and they shall be my people. So the promise is that God is going to be with them and with us as well, and that he will be a father to us. It also says we will be sons and daughters. And so that's the promises on which this is built. It's because God is going to be with us. We should cleanse ourselves of every defilement. And so that's our why, is because we are to be holy as he is holy. And we are to be, and holy just in basic terms means set apart, is what that is. And we are in the process of being made holy. Obviously, full completion is when we are in heaven, but we are in a progressive state of growing in sanctification, which actually is being made holy, would be another way of putting that. And part of it is, as far as, it ends with the fear of the Lord. And so when we really grasp who God is, how holy he is, and that he wants to be with us, all of a sudden our desire to be more holy gets a lot bigger, because we know, but for God's grace and Jesus' death on the cross, we could not be in his presence. We could not do that. So, and we thank God, because without his intervention, we could not. And because of this, because we have this huge why, then it says, cleanse yourself, cleanse ourselves from every defilement of body and spirit. So it's talking about more than just purifying your thoughts, improving your relationship with God, which is always a good idea. I will never say that's not. But it's also mentioning your body. And while, again, here the context is temple prostitutes and not being united with that, and not uniting God's temple with that, is the background of this, conversation also. And so that is one defilement of the body. But what other ways? We take in a lot of garbage, whether literal garbage, or it becomes that in our bodies and becomes something that needs to be eliminated out of our bodies and then isn't. And so we have self-produced toxicity in our body. That's something we may need to cleanse out. And we may need to cleanse out things from our minds and not be exposing ourselves to some things that are not the best things for us, especially like things on TV, movies, etc. So I want you to think about that and think about what areas would God have me cleanse myself of in both body and spirit. And pray and ask God to show you where you might need a cleanup, where you might need to do some cleaning up. And I want to wrap us up today. Obviously, one of the things you can do, as always, to purify and cleanse yourself and just by drawing close to God is to go on a personal retreat, one-on-one time with you with God in his creation. And that is always beneficial. For the closer you get to him, the more everything else gets burned away, reality. So consider that. And on this refining theme, our song for today is Refiner's Fire. And I want to encourage you to sing along with this if you know it. If you don't, listen to the words and let God sink them into your heart and let them be your heart's desire today. And just one moment. Purify my heart, let me be as gold and precious silver. Purify my heart, let me be as gold, pure gold, refiner's fire. My heart's one desire is to be holy, set apart for you, Lord. I choose to be holy, set apart for you, my Master, ready to do your will. Purify my heart, cleanse me from within, and make me holy. Purify my heart, cleanse me from my sin, deep within. Refiner's fire, my heart's one desire is to be holy, set apart for you, Lord. I choose to be holy, set apart for you, my Master, ready to do your will. And I will see you next week with another verse. See you then.